Yo, this is Brett, aka Romneto. From the summer of 2021 through to the spring of 2022, I would often host casual Dreamcast Marvel sessions and occasionally small-scale tournaments. And my good friend Duke from the local community, he shared some words of encouragement with me, as you'll see here. And at the time, I don't think even he realized the impact that his words would have, because the idea that he shared actually helped to inspire and birth Crack Till Dawn.
There's a lot of new players right now. They aren't aware of who's who and what's going on. They only know the select few names. So as long as we all come together and we show them that the community is a lot bigger than what it is, a lot more people will come. If you build it, they will come. That's what I've always been told. So we need this seriously. This is very wonderful. And I tell Brett this all the fucking time. Like, we need this right here. This is good.
At the time, there were no consistent MvC2 tournaments in New York or the East Coast. And there's such a powerful and dynamic history and culture of highly competitive MvC2 in New York, and I felt truly inspired to create a grassroots event that would be a home for New York and East Coast Marvel. 4 years later, there have now been 24 Crack Till Dawn tournaments featuring 70 players from 17 states and Mexico. And I decided to create a special exhibition called the Crack Till Dawn Tournament of Champions, in which the players who have won the most CTD titles and have placed the highest overall consistently will battle in a round-robin format in which each player plays each player in a 1-to-5, and whoever has the most total wins will win the entire pot and will be the CTD Grand Champion.
Hi, my name is Glenn. My tag is Blackheart Prince. I'm a New York City player. I'm mainly playing in Brooklyn. The J-Train Crescent Street stop is where we play. There's an arcade called Fulton Family Games. Blackheart is a character that essentially he just throws a lot of demons. People just go and shoot him down or hit him with Magneto, but if you're a technical Blackheart player, the demons will keep the person out, or they're gonna get infinited. One touch, they die. Comes to mind when I think about Marvel 2 is being back in high school and all the times we went through, the changes I had, how Marvel influenced me, helped me grow through the community. People from different walks of life, and you learn that there's people, you got a support system, and it's not just about the violence going on your regular day or that you're suffering or whatever. You got something else you can do, you can explore and channel your energy to. First time playing me, when you think about it, everyone's like, oh, it's just a Blackheart player. Or, I heard you're good, let me see what you got. And then they're like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Like, at your tournaments, you get to see that all the time now. Actually, you're the one pushing, like, yo, his Blackheart's really good. And they're like, oh, it's just Brett talking. And then when they come, they're like, yo. Even JustAmazing, like, yo, this guy is. My favorite character in Marvel 2 is, as my tag Blackheart Prince says, Blackheart. Blackheart for me originally was just a troll character. Everyone picks up Blackheart when they first play because they say he throw his demons, he jump around. It's very easy. He only has like 2 buttons, punch and kick and demons. I mean, what else can he do? So you thought. As I was using Blackheart later on, I managed to find more and more tech. I was like, oh, his infinite, there's more to it than it looks. My favorite Marvel 2 player would be VDO. The man is just too chill. And then he makes time to come out to almost every session that he's able to. He goes to almost every major. He's a perfect example of, yo, you're dedicated to the game, the community, your craft in this case, you make it work. It gives me a reason to go back outside and not be as antisocial as I'd normally be. When I play Marvel, I get to go out, interact with more people. I get to focus on something and improving myself. Being dedicated to being good for character. Make sure my brain still works. You know, when you get older, since all of us Marvel players are at least in our 30s, some 40s, but you get to make sure your head still works. I feel that it's going to be pretty active because we're still getting a lot of newer players coming in, and people are finding their way to Marvel 2, and people are realizing there's still a market for the Dreamcast due to Marvel 2. So I feel that Marvel 2 will still continue to grow.
What's up, everybody? You already know it's your boy, JustAmazing, representing Queens, New York. What I like about Crack Till Dawn is it's really giving, you know, a platform for people to play, especially people that want to play in the East Coast, New York. I always say keep in New York, you know, so realistically it's kind of the only thing that you see right now on the East Coast that's like consistent, so. What I think makes CTD unique is especially, you know, having people from all over the world come to the tournament. You know, Mexico, you know, different parts of America. It's pretty cool just seeing people come out and support a game that, you know, it's been on for so long, so.
Up for one. That's gonna be a lot of damage right now on Captain Commando. You have to be very careful. Very good block, that was it.
Tournament of Champions, you know, it's pretty cool. It spices it up a little bit, you know, it kind of gives it a different dynamic than what you normally see. Some of the top players that, you know, play at Crack Till Dawn, it's gonna be there and it's gonna be pretty hype, so. Well, I'm gonna say that the competition is, you know, regular shit, man. You know, you either run with me or you get run over. I know what time it is, man. Regular shit. The level of competition really doesn't matter when I'm playing them, you know. I beat the best of the best numerous amounts of times. That's the difference between me and a lot of people that play this game is, you know, they can place at tournaments and stuff like that, but they're not fucking with the big boys, you know. So I tend to think a lot more when the player is better, and it also is going to depend on their playing style. But in particular, when I'm in a tournament or high-level match, you know, I tend to think a lot more, not try to get too crazy, just be lame, you know.
What I really like about Crack Till Dawn is the fact that it brings together a bunch of local and sometimes international talent. It's been really fun, honestly, to be able to like have a place to play these people in my backyard.
Here comes the new challenger!
It's really cool when people make it out to this, and I just think it's great for people of all skill levels to have a place to like get better. I have been to tournaments recently, like in other countries and states. I was in El Salvador and all that, and to me, like Crack Till Dawn is like, it feels just like something I would travel to. It's in an apartment or over at a really cool bar with dope lighting and good food. I think the environment is always just made by the people who inhabit it, and like everyone who's there is generally pretty dope. Like the animosity is low, but the competition is high, so that's cool. You know, it's always good to see people going at each other's throats in the game, and I think overall it's a pretty like cool, safe environment to be in.
You asking, so I came through and I said, all right.
Yeah. CTD Tournament of Champions is a really like fun idea. Like you get people who win in this 2 out of 3 environment or 3 out of 5 depending on when you won, and you know it's always like, oh, bracket luck. But then if you take the 4 people who win all the time or the majority of the time, and then you put them up against each other in like 1st to 5 sets, then you really start to see more of like, okay, well, who really is where? Like outside of placing, you get to see how strong they are against each other, because each and every one of the people in this have played each other in a grand finals or some kind of losers or winners final. It's really going to be interesting to see, because Kes hasn't had the best of luck in the past few tournaments, but I know he's equally capable of just like TODing everyone in this the same way I would. A matchup with like him and JustAmazing would be cool to see, because them two go at it. And I know Blackheart Prince has really been grinding it out with different teams with Blackheart. Like I've taken notice. He has high defense teams and he has like lower defense, higher offense teams with Blackheart, and he's really been labbing it up. So like that's kind of what got him to like his first win as well. So the effort is noticed. It's going to be really interesting to see how all these guys stack up against each other and against me with my question mark of a team that I'll be playing everyone with. So let's see how good these guys are.
The CTD Marvel community anticipated that Kes would be competing in the Crack Till Dawn Tournament of Champions. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen events, Kes did not compete in the special event exhibition, and VDO, fortunately, was ready, willing, and able to throw hands and compete in the Tournament of Champions.
What up, though, good peoples? How you doing? It's the man back in the town, New York, baby. It's VDO. The first name Juan, last name Tolbert. I mean, I gotta give love to Detroit. Detroit, born and raised. I love the fact that people count us out. I love the fact that people look down on us. Well, let's say they used to. They don't do that shit no more. But Detroit, they all know where I'm originally from, and it'll never die. I'm always represent Detroit to the day I die. He went from the 313 to the 713. 713, baby, go out there and wreck these boys. Let's represent that H-Town. Hey. I do like
He ate the whole fucking Who shall not pass?
You gotta fight me in order to get to another level. I like to look at myself as like a gatekeeper or whatever. If you wanna get out there and make a name for yourself, it's a lot of people that get out there and they have success. They beat this person, they beat that person, and then they play me and they get the shit beat out of them. You're not gonna play nobody like me. And I love that shit. I'm telling you, it's a whole nother story when you get hit by me. And everybody can tell you that. That's why they up there. They up there. They way over there. They shoot me with the shit. They don't want to get close to this, man.
Oh, you've been working on that.
I represent the little guys, you know. I represent the guys that get bullied, you know, and like to show people that it's a way that you can win. It is possible. Might be a slim chance, but there's always a little bit of light at the end of that dark tunnel. There's something about New York, man. It's a beautiful thing to come here and compete. You know where you're at. You feel that real energy of the raw New Yorker, whether it's the traffic, the trains, the noise, everything. You feel it. And to bring all that, and you got Marvel.
Let's go, Josh.
It's a beautiful thing.
VDO?
Hey. It's the hype. You will never, ever find a game more hype, more passionate, more serious, more salty than Marvel 2, man. This game is out over 23 years, I believe, and still going strong, and still having tournaments, still having gatherings. Crack till dawn, thank you. You guys that like the air-to-ground Infinite, you can thank Josh360 for that, because he's the one that showed me that shit at Seasons Meetings. Marvel 2, its players, and the friends I've made that have become family to me, I would like to say right now that I love you all. I've made some of the greatest friendships, family bonds. I think it's a beautiful thing that they've accepted me, because I'm just like, I don't look at myself as like one of the mega big names and all that, but you know, but my favorite character, of course, we know is Rogue, my baby, my sugar. Then there's my big Peter. You know that boy, Colossus boy, Peter Reigns, member of the Shield. And then there's Ken Ambrose, the lunatic himself. Oh, those three characters, I love them so much. Man, I get so much love from these people all over the world, and I'm like, dang, they like me? I'm like, to be thought of and loved like that, it's a big, huge honor for me, and I thank you and love you all for that. I hope I don't disappoint you in the future. I hope I continue to give you what you need, you know what I'm saying? But when I go out there, best believe I'm coming for some heads, so hopefully that's what you want to see, because that's what I'm giving you.
They said, well, we could just put you on a flight in the morning. And the first thing I popped in my mind was, shit, I could play some more Marvel. I was like, bet, more Marvel for me.